Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns. So today I'm going to be making some slow cooker white chicken chili. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it so we can just get this over with. I'm saying it like it's a bad thing, but it's not. I'm just wanting to get this done. Okay, so I have about 4. Let me see here. Let me make sure. This was from a pack of chicken that I bought. And do you remember what we made with that chicken?
We seared it, didn't we? It went in that one dish.
Yes, it was from last week when we did our date night in Africa. It was the peanut chicken. So this was the chicken that was left. It was about 4 pieces. So you want to put that in your crock pot. And then also I have 2 celery stalks, half of a green bell pepper, and 1 medium onion chopped. You want to go ahead and add that. Now we're going to be doing a live tonight. And where are we going, babe? You want to come in and tell them?
Yeah.
Right. We need, you're going to need 2 cans of green chilies. These are 7-ounce cans. And these are mild.
Union Station.
Oh, yes. Tonight we're going to Union Station.
Union Station. We're going to go and see if we can find, got to remember her name. She jumped on the track. It's a long story. I ain't going to do the spoiler.
Yeah, he ain't going to spoil. Because he got this one tonight, right?
Right. It's going to be good. Trust me.
Because yesterday it was really fun. We went to the Ort's house, which, I mean, it just gave the haunted feel.
Yeah. Basically a Demonil Street.
Yeah.
The whole street.
And then the Limp Mansion and the Limp Brewery as well. It was really creepy last night, but it was fun. We had some fun. Okay, so also to my slow cooker here, I want to add about 2 teaspoons. Actually, I'm gonna go more beyond. I'm gonna add 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. All right, now we want to get into our seasonings here. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. Actually 1. Let's do 1. 2 teaspoons of cumin. I'm giving. This is a half teaspoon, so. Okay, a teaspoon of oregano. I'm just making sure I put the tops back on these so I don't have an accident. You need a teaspoon and a half of ground coriander. Two bay leaves. And then you're going to fish those out at the end. And then you need a couple teaspoons of black pepper. I'm just going to add that. Okay. All right. Next, you want to add about 2 cups, well, actually about 3 cups of chicken broth. 3 cups of chicken broth. There we go. Let me get it, let's stir here, get it mixed up. All right, so I'm going to cover this. Let me make sure that I put everything in here that we need. We have our chicken thighs, 1 onion, 2 stalks of celery. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. It was that black pepper. Whew. 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of coriander, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 2 bay leaves, 3 cups of chicken broth. And the only thing that we have to add, I'm not going to add that right now, are my beans here. And I don't know, Cannellini Beans? Is that how you think you pronounce it? Cannellini Beans. You're going to need a can of these. But the thing is, I'm not going to add this until my chicken and stuff is cooked so that it's not mushy. We still have like solid beans when we eating. Okay, so I'm going to cover this, let this go all day. And I don't know if we're going to be just hanging around the house. We might end up running out and doing something.
Yeah.
But we don't know exactly where we're going to go. But check out those videos that we posted yesterday. And then check out that live. I even put a clip on so y'all can see what kind of fun we be having when we be on these lives. So I'll see y'all out on the road, because we probably will be going somewhere earlier today before we do our live. So
I got an idea. I ain't gonna say it, but yes.
Okay.
We'll see us out there.
Yeah, we will be out, y'all.
Yeah.
So this
Maybe
is gonna
in your backyard.
We might be. What? My husband is really getting into this. Yeah. Okay. So then also today I'm gonna be doing a marble loaf cake and some homemade cheese crackers, sort of like a Cheez-It that's gonna go with our chili. So I will see you guys out on the road, and then I'll see you later when we're doing that marble cake and the crackers. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and follow, and we'll see you out on the road today. Okay, so now at this point, I do have my soda here. You want to add your beans. I drained them. You can see we got a rapid boil. It smells so good in here. And then in a minute, I'm going to take out the bones, because there should be about 3 bones in here. I'm going to take the bones out, shred up the rest of the chicken, and pull out those bay leaves, and probably add a little thickener here. And our chili is going to be done. So, yeah, slow cooker chili. Okay, y'all. So I know I said that I was not going to be making the crackers, but I lied. I need to get my mind off what I got to have done tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do these recipes. So what you see here in my bowl here is 1.5 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese and 6 tablespoons of cold butter cubed. Okay. And then you're also going to need 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. Let me get my teaspoon. Look at my butter here. Okay. Teaspoons. So you need 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. That's 1.5. Let me put my top back on my cornstarch. Okay, you need 1 cup of flour. And then we're going to use our hands and combine all of this here. And then you're also going to need some cold water, maybe about 2 tablespoons or so. But we're going to get this all mixed together. My husband was asleep for a minute. I woke him up on accident. I didn't know he was asleep, to give Max his medicine. He gets it at the beginning of every month for fleas. Okay, so we're going to mix this together till it's grainy. Sort of like when you make pie dough. Okay, so you can see we got this mixed. So now you want to add about 4 teaspoons of salt. And then you're also going to, let me get at a quick mix here. You can see how that looks sandy. Let me give you a close-up view of that. Okay, and then you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of ice cold water. Mix this together. You want to mix this until you get a ball to form. And then you're going to refrigerate this for about 45 minutes. See how that's coming together there? All right, so I got my plastic wrap. Here's my dough. I'm going to wrap this. And I'm going to place this in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes until it firms up. And then we're going to roll it out and cut out our crackers. All right, our marble cake is coming up next. Okay, y'all, so I took my dough out of the fridge and I'm going to roll it out here. It's kind of hard, so we want to just get it rolled out as best as possible. And then we're going to cut it to make our crackers. Cheese crackers. I think I'm going to roll this to about 1/4 of an inch maybe. And it is not going to be pretty when I'm rolling it. And then you want to lightly flour your surface. I left that off because I'm excited about my Cheez-It crackers. Okay, so let's get that rolled out. Like I said, that some of these are not going to be like squared, because as you can see, this is not like a square shape, but we got it good. You get me? Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. I want to cut off these funny looking edges first because I'm gonna re-roll that. No pressure, no pressure. Y'all know I was listening to New Edition. So I'm gonna just take off the edges so that I can have some clean edge crackers. We gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna try to anyway. And then we gonna cut our crackers here. And I'm just eyeballing this because I want like little crackers, you know, like the kind that look like Cheez-Its. These are not all like even, but they're gonna be pretty good. Okay, that's too small. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go in half here. You can see that's about 1/4 of an inch thick. I'm gonna cut this way because that make it look better. Okay, now you want to take, I have a little kebab stick, and I'm gonna take and make a little bitty hole in the middle of each one of these, like so, and place it on my baking tray on a parchment lined baking mat. Baking tray, not mat, but if you got a mat, there you go. All right, so you want to make all your little holes, put them on your baking tray. It should start looking like so. Okay, so here's my second roll out here. We're gonna do the same thing. Cut off my edges again. And you want to just keep doing this until you are all out of dough. And we can re-roll that too. All right, y'all, here's the finished cracker. So now I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on top. Just sprinkle it, just sprinkle it. Sprinkle that salt. Just sprinkle it. All right, and then I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. And you will see what these look like when they come out. Homemade cheesy crackers. All right. So now we're going to move on to making our marble loaf cake. So you're going to need 12 tablespoons of butter, soft butter, 3 eggs, one teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 1/4 cup of sugar. That's 1. And 1/4. Now you want to mix this together. All right. You also need 1 cup of buttermilk at room temp. All right, now we need 2 cups of cake flour. Sift some of this in. You need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of salt. That is my oven preheating to 350. Half teaspoon of salt. And then let's sift this in. scrape down our sides here. Give it another mix. Okay, next we're gonna put most of our batter here, but we're gonna leave about a 1/2 cup of batter or 3/4 cup of batter in our bowl here. You wanna put the rest in your pan. All right, now I'm gonna sift in about 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. You see why you sift? You see those big chunks? And I normally just move my hand around on it. Okay. Then you're gonna mix this together here. All right, here's our finished batter. So I just have a spoon and I'm gonna scoop out chocolate batter and place it around the top here. Okay, next I'm going to take my kebab stick and move it around to pass it through. And I'm going to go this way as well. All right, now I'm going to place this in my oven for about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes, and I'll see you when this is done. All right, here are the finished cheese crackers that we're gonna have with our chili, our chicken chili. These look so good. Look at that. Oh, and then they're light. Look at what? Let me see. It's a cheese cracker. Cheese cracker. You gotta make these. These are good. Okay, so while I got y'all here, okay, so I have made some ganache, and the thing is, I didn't have any cream, so I used about a cup of chocolate chips and about 6 tablespoons of buttermilk. And we have a buttermilk chocolate glaze for our cake, and I'm going to take that out right now. There we go. Let's stick. Clean. All right, so I'm gonna let this cool down, and then we're gonna pour over our ganache, and we are gonna be done with dinner. All right, so we're gonna try to get this out of my pan here, just because it was hard to get it out last week because it got cold. Let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. Put this over here. And then I'm gonna flip it back up. That is a pretty cake. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit, and then we're gonna pour on our buttermilk chocolate glaze. All right, now I'm gonna take my ganache here and pour it over my cake. Get down in the cracks. Try to cover the cracks up a little bit. here is my finished chocolate marble cake, loaf cake. Now we're gonna try this when we get back. We are going out right now to do our haunted live around STL. And when we get back, we're gonna cut this up and have dinner. We kind of delayed dinner today. We weren't hungry, plus I got procedures tomorrow and I'm trying to relax and chill, and my stomach is not wanting to eat. So all right, y'all, I will see you when we get back. We're gonna cut this cake, and this icing should be completely set. Okay, starting back on that. Okay, now let's go see. But this is the smokehouse, correct?
Smoke the meat so they last. You know, you can put a whole whatever you was raising. I guess cattle.
What's on the side?
Goats.
It's a sign right here.
You can smoke your meat, it'll last longer. City of Overland, speed limit 30 miles.
Now this, I have to say, is one of the neatest things that I've seen. Just sitting out in the middle of yep, you can see where they had the door right here.
Yeah, you put your
to
fire
open
in
it.
there.
Yep.
Put your coals in there, and then you just hang your meat up. And if you smoke it, it'll last 3-4 months.
Wow.
Salt it and smoke it.
So you could bring the kids. Y'all come out here and have lunch.
Yes. Show them how it was in the old days.
Prairie days, baby. Look at the house is just so nice.
Look at the shutters, storm shutters. They close these up when the storm comes.
Let's see if we look through the door. What do we see? Because the door has windows. Well, not the door, but the side. It's got windows. Oh, it's got candles in there. I hope this is nice.
Huh. It's got upstairs.
Okay. Well, look at that. And then these are gourds. See, this is what I grow. But these are gooseneck gourds look like. So see, that's when people they say like, what do you grow gourds for? They will grow them to store stuff in, like water and stuff like that. Yep. They have a purpose.
You put a cork in it, or turn this around to cut this off. Turn it and make that the cork. And you can carry your water with you. You
can put like grain in it. It's you can
tobacco,
hold stuff in there.
Whatever you need to carry. It's a container.
This is what they would call picket fence. You see they fence? It ain't that ones that are like them tall white picket fences. This was the picket fence that they had.
Just a prop, just something to say this is my property.
Right.
I wasn't wasting wood because you had to burn that to stay warm.
So yeah, this is cool.
Another little one right here.
It is. Let's cross over. Let's cross over while we got y'all here, because I saw another one behind this tree on our way over here. Overland, Missouri.
Wow.
What is this?
It's a house. With a what do you call them? A terrarium garden window that somebody built on there.
Like a sun porch.
Or like a garden window. You could grow things in there. It's a greenhouse. That's good. Somebody was a nice carpenter.
Huh.
I wonder what this was.
Somebody was living here recently, or this is these people's property that's on the front here.
Maybe a
but that's
some kind of
different.
House or something.
So it probably built this one first, like that Orr's house, and then they built that
bigger,
one.
more modern house.
But wow,
this was somebody's home.
It has look the power line, but it's holes all in the window.
Maybe a general store or something.
It could have been. Yeah, like you could display your stuff in this front window.
Yes.
And then you would live behind it.
9717 Lane.
It's Overland. It's been a while since I've been to Overland.
Vintage.
Yeah, get out.
All right, let's see what this chicken chili about. Looks good. It thickened up. Lots of chicken, lots of vegetables, lots of beans.
I got all the bones out and the bay leaves.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Then we got some of our cheddar crackers. Put a couple of them on there. All right, and that is what we are having for dinner tonight.
Good.
Crock pot, slow cooker, chicken chili. All right, y'all. Don't forget, like, share, and
subscribe. Check us out live. All right, cut this cake.
That icing set while we were gone. Oh, that's pretty. It has a nice design in it too.
That's the edge piece.
Look at that. You see how showing the design that's in it. The chocolate that swirled through.
It's like a tuxedo, they call it.
It's marble.
A marble, that's what I mean.
It should look more marble. Yeah.
All right, it's chocolate. It's good cake. Soft.
I'm gonna try just the cake part because it's later. Let me see. Now I'm gonna eat some of this tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good cake. Try that recipe. Chocolate marble cake with chocolate ganache. Chocolate buttermilk ganache. All right, y'all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.